Hey guys, like I said, JPS here, and here we are going to be looking at the figurized amplified Dukemon or Gallantmon from Digimon. This is another one of my favorites. Here's my second Royal Knight, and honestly, I love Dukemon or Gallantmon, whichever you prefer, especially in the games and in the movies. First time I saw him was the movie with the start Alphamon with the whole X antibody thing, and then I saw him again in the animated Digimon Tamers because Takato and Guilmon basically becomes Gallantmon at the Mega level. And honestly, Gallantmon just looks great. And I also saw him again in the game Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Though he did get devoured and then spit out by our main character's friend. I did a playthrough of it, so you get the same. And towards the end, he is during the Royal Knights side quest. You fight them all. You start because I don't remember. I do remember fighting them. You go in order. You don't go in order, but I think they kind of go from weakest to strongest because you end up fighting Magnamon or Rapidmon armored versions first, and then you work your way all the way up until you fight Alphamon, Gallantmon, and Omnimon, which unlocks Dukemon, but it also unlocks his other version. I think it's called Chaos Gallantmon or something, but it is his darker version, which honestly, just between you and me, that other version looks just as good because you switch the red off of purple. He's like purple and black. Yeah, he looks badass. But yeah, going around the box, he doesn't come with much. He can stand there just looking as menacing. He is sticker heavy, I do remember. Then he has his lance, which looks a lot different from what we saw in the anime and games. His shield, and then the nice thing about this shield is it has these little blade parts that opens up. And then on the other side, you just see him sitting there. And he comes with a little stand for his shield. Now, I haven't even had him try holding this thing up. I think I did, but I don't remember. So where is our Dukemon? Well, here he is. Just standing there looking as royal, regal, menacing as always. He is very, very sticker heavy. And when I mean it, I do mean it. Well, he's not super sticker heavy, but he's sticker heavy enough in areas. Also, he's another one. His cape is smaller than Alphamon's, whereas Alphamon had like 7 pieces, because he had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He only has 5. 3 small ones in the middle, and the 2 big ones on the side. Which, honestly, I'm okay with this, because that means less to go to work with. And the feel between these and Alphamon's is much different. And I don't mind it, but there is stickers here, like red stickers here on these little parts down here. He also has stickers. I'm trying to remember all the sticker spots he had them in. He has a few, but honestly, for how many stickers he has is not as bad compared to like Alphamon's. I want to say he might have had stickers on those waist, but no. I think these are plastic. These red stickers here on the chest, right here, they're stickers. His head has stickers on it as well. Now, the hazard symbol is a sticker. The eyes are stickers. His eyes are stickers, and the little teeth marks are stickers. Now, here's the funny thing. You have options with this top part, with these eyes and the hazard symbol one. I chose to use the 1-piece sticker that this has all 3, but you have the option to use a 3-piece, which is each eye and the centerpiece. So you have options for that. Now, Posability, he's not bad because he's ball jointed wrist. He has a double bend elbow, though it doesn't really go as much or far. And his arm was splitting. No, I thought his arm was splitting, but no, I don't think his arm was splitting. He doesn't have a double joint. It's just a single joint because due to how the build is, he doesn't get a double bend, which is fine. Shoulders go up that far. His cape can sway like the wind. And honestly, without that cape, he still looks regal, but he looks so different without the cape. And all this is just different plastic pieces. Head goes down, can go up a little bit. Actually, no, it goes up quite far. And each part of his, his feathery mane here, it's all ball jointed, and so they can. Actually, no, it's not. It is ball jointed. The top piece. This top piece is ball jointed, so it has there. Actually, no, every piece is ball jointed. It just doesn't feel like it because it's been a while since I built this, but they're all ball jointed. His torso, he does have an ab crunch, but it is so hard to even make it work. His waist, he can rotate. Like, he does have an ab crunch up in there, but his design kind of hinders it a little bit, which I don't care because I'd rather him be sturdy enough to hold his stuff than anything else. He does not come with extra hands though, so these are the only hands he comes with. His legs can go forward for a kick, pretty far back for a kick, and they can go out. And the thing about him, and I didn't mention this with Alphamon, and this is the same thing in another one I have, is that these legs can go, they can slide down, they can go up and down sliding, but it's just a peg. It's like this little peg that goes from the front to the back of the waist, and you just slide the hip connectors on it so that the legs can go up and down. So you can see how much of a difference in his legs have. And this is on pretty much every figurized amplifier I built, and I built 4. The Blackluster Soldier has it, Alphamon has it, he has it, and the one after this one I'm going to show off also has it. These are double jointed, but due to the armor and how bulky it is, he's not going to get much. He's not getting much out of it. Oh, I ain't like the sound of that. The feet, they can swivel side to side, and it can go up and down. You can kind of see though, just a ball joint there. So here's the funny thing about these things. I don't remember if this was the same with Alphamon, but I know the one after this one, I'm not going to say his name, also has this similar build. Here's a ball joint here. This is a ball joint, but there's no movement up here because it's just, there's no movement in that this black piece here because it's just, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Whoops. But basically it's a piece, it's this little black piece that you push in, and then you just got this front piece, the front armor piece, just pegged in there so it doesn't move. And I could have panel lined this bad boy up because there is some nice areas that I could have panel lined him at. Oh well. But yeah, that's basically it for him in terms of articulation. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. He's not losing out too much, but he's not really gaining a lot. Besides, if I needed him to stand here, looking intimidating, which I did have him on my shelf doing just so, he can do so just like this. Though I kind of sad though, because here's the thing. I understand that his right arm becomes his lance, but they depict him being able to hold this shield, like a normal shield, where he can still see his hand. And I bring this up because in Digimon Data Squad, towards the end, we see Gallantmon again, and he's holding Kudamon. He's holding Kudamon in his left hand, and he has his shield on, which means you would think that the shield would not just be the entire hand. You would think he has it, buckled onto him, so he's like, I can hold something in my hand just in case it's needed. Which I don't know why they don't do that, but hey, I guess with the model you can, unless you do some special winging it here and there, but I'm not doing it with this thing. So let's get into his accessories. First and foremost, he comes with a stand, because we all know if you got something heavy, you might as well get a stand for it. And he also has his lance and shield. Now, to do this is where you do little parts forming. And I believe, yeah. So you have to take off the arm guard and the hand, so these both come off. And also, because I gotta do this, I gotta see something in this, because he's supposed to go in a certain way. But here's the lance, and you plug it in, and now he has his lance, and it does have moving parts. I'm trying to do this with him, holding steady. This does open up, and I want to say it's supposed to slide or something, but can't remember if it slides or not. But from this angle, it looks like it's more perfectly aligned to him using it like a lance. Oh wait, I think it's the wrong sides, because it's these here that moves, I believe. Or this is moving parts. There's moving parts on this lance, and I want to say one of them is supposed to move, but I guess not. But hey, the lance is about to do piercing damage straight to you. Now let me put this back to normal, or as normal as normal gets for him. And the lance is not heavy, it's lightweight. And if I'm not mistaken, there is no, silver reflective stickers under it or anything. It's just plastic with underneath, clear plastic. Which is what I like nice about this, is that to make Gallantmon stand out and shine, they gave him this red plastic in areas like his knees, his elbows, and shoulders, and on the lance. And his shield. Here's his shield. To know which way is the top, because he has this little handle here on the back, you slide this open, the red parts will come sliding out. I'm not sure if this was a necessary thing because I never seen him, use his shield to throw it. But there's more clear red pieces, which I think this has a lot of, especially big ones. Because like this whole section, all these, because this is just layers on layers of plastic, unlike the digit code written across. But yeah, these triangles and these little, well, they're not half, I forget what they are, but all the red you see here is one piece, and each of these pieces here on the side is a red piece. And I don't like that the camera is wanting to turn on its own. But yeah, all of these are separate red pieces. So you got like 4 red pieces all lined up in here. No, it doesn't seem to, cooperate reasonable. And there's also a peg here. And then we take off his other hand and we peg the shield in. Which, honestly, whoa. He's not having issues holding this shield. Now, mind you, he is kind of, I got this arm bent up. So yeah, he is holding that shield really well. I was worried if like maybe this shield was gonna be heavy or something, but no, he actually holds it well. So I wasn't too worried about why I needed to stand. I don't remember where this plugs into, because part of me would think, hey, yeah, plug it in the front. But it might be more so for pegging in the back. Yeah. So if you want to try to have him hold it with extra stability, yeah, he can. But honestly, he's holding this really well. Now, I have to try something because I gotta know. Now, is a stand necessary? No, actually, it's not, because maybe, hold on, maybe. No, he doesn't need it. I get him standing how I need him to stand, and the shield is, the stand is nice to have, but it doesn't seem necessary. Now, let's see about the... Now, this would be the real testament. Does he need the stand to do his shield at the just? Okay. No, he doesn't. Okay, I was worried that, okay, he would need to stand. But if he gets standing here holding his shield outright, and his arm is, and I will show you from the side, his arm is up straight. He has enough durability, but I already know time will tell later that he will need it. But yeah, if he can stand upright doing this, and his legs are slightly bent. Now, I will say I am offsetting him because his legs are slightly bent. He is leaning back, but the shield is forward, so it's an offset of weight. So yeah, because if you look at this from a side view, look how he's standing. He's leaning backwards. So yeah, I will admit this is a thing. And originally I had him displayed on my shelf without the shield and lance. I just had him standing there, arms crossed. Uh, I might just leave him standing as such now because these are his only extra parts is these extra hands. And honestly, I kind of don't see a need to worry about this. So yeah, this is Gallantmon, or Dukemon, whichever you prefer. He is a nice vigorous amplified. I do like him. Maybe we might get the Crimson Mode version of him. I don't know. I kind of like this though. He's great. He stands awesome. He's going on a shelf, on my desk shelf, because it's going to be up above. And he's going to stand there looking menacing right in front. So yeah, until then, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next review.